Check, check. Hey, team. Welcome back. So, when last we left off, we were actually doing something a little crazy, okay? So, we need to gather a few parts for our good friend, Mr. Tinderbox. Tinker Tinderbox? I think is his name. Anyways, he's got this flying machine. He says that he's mastered it, and now it's time to take on the next big leap. We're going to head to the moon. Sort of. Actually, we're stopping at a space station that he's certain he can get us to. He just needs some magic diamond eyes and a gear and a wheel. I'm not sure what the wheel is for necessarily, but he needs those things and he can get us to the moon. He swears, like totes for reals, okay? So, that's the goal. That's the goal. 3 seconds ago, I'm sorry, buddy. I was a little late today. Yeah, a little bit late today. I had an event that I wasn't planning. I didn't know it was gonna happen. Literally, they text me and said, hey, it's happening now. And I said, I'm on the way, you know? So I did not make it home at a decent time. I did. I was home by 5:30, which would have given me 2.5 hours, but then 5:45 rolled around and it's go time. Let's go right now. It's happening. So took off. I didn't even change. I was still in my my work clothes. Bring him the diamond eyes, he says. It'll be fine, he says. Let's get some ethanol right quick for explosions. I don't need this stuff, but whatever. There we go. See, buying ash here is actually awful. It's terrible. We should not buy ash here. We can go to the prehistoric era and buy ash for, what is it, 40 talons, I think? And, oof, so 70, what was it, 70 gold pieces each? That's worth 280 talons. So we could definitely get our money's worth much more better if we did not buy there, but is money important in this game? Sure, I guess, but it's not wildly so important that I feel like I need to harbor it. Okay, so that's the town. We don't really need to go to the town for any reason. Technically, there is one thing in the town that we can get, but we don't really need it. What we do need to do is go, Here we go. This is it. This is where we need to go. I was almost there. I was actually kind of there. Glimpse Cave. I just ran over there to buy ethanol. Now that we've got ethanol, that's all we need. Chris, what's going on, my guy? Nice to see you again. How are you feeling? Gosh, team, you guys got here fast. I really appreciate that. That's awesome of you. We're so close, team. So there's 2 levels of YouTube monetization, and I don't expect either of these things to, you know, change my life or whatever. But we're really close to tier 1 monetization. That's really cool. I don't think that we're gonna make any money off of it. And honestly, that's not really the goal anyways, but it's a neat milestone to meet. Once we meet tier 2, get ready, team. Live stream's gonna be flooded with hundreds of no, I'm kidding. I'm not putting ads on the live stream. If I need to run to the bathroom, maybe, but there's not gonna be scheduled ad breaks, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that. I'm not saying that there will strictly never be an ad. I don't even know if I have control over that. Maybe YouTube does that on their own and I don't have a say. I have no idea how it works. But if I do have a say, I'm not gonna run ads. You know, if I've been streaming for a while and I really need to go pee or whatever, maybe hit an ad, run to the bathroom, come back. But otherwise, I would rather not interrupt the experience, you know? That's my stance on that whole shtick. Somebody, what's going on, my guy? How you feeling? Boop. So what we need to do, we need to get the diamond eyes. And there is actually a glitch that you can do so you don't have to get the diamond eyes. We're not going to do that. At least not right now. We're just going to go pick up the diamond eyes and go on about our day. Also, I think the bit of the Diamond Eyes story is kind of cool because it's alluded to earlier in the game. Tiny. Yeah, big muscle man, Tiny. Horace, that's his name. Horace mentions that Tiny has a lot of strength, and he just hopes that all that strength doesn't go to Tiny's tiny brain. Anyways, we get to see that foreshadowing facilitated, and I like that. I like that a bunch. I love whenever something is alluded to, and then there's a payoff for it. Because a lot of times, you know, there's setups for things, and then it never happens. I don't want that. By the way, team, I did run through the prehistoric era off stream and just dumpster some mobs to get the lance and crusader sword level 3, and I didn't bother finishing the axe, but we're using it now, you know. These guys, absolute pains in my hide right here. I think they'll give me explosion level 2. Nice. That's what I wanted. I hate these guys. I hate these guys so much. I hate them. Okay, team. Let's go in here, see if we can find ourselves a fight, huh? Boyfriend FNF, what is that? Friday Night Funkin', is that what that is? I think that's what FNF means, at least whenever you say it. To me, it could mean a couple different things, but... let's see, you're doing... Well, just went through the stages of grief. Super Meat Boy on the OG 360 version. You know, I did play a tiny bit of Super Meat Boy. I'm pretty decent at platformers, so my friend told me that I should try it, and I did. It was fun, and you know, I had some fun with it. I didn't have a wild good time with it, so I did play a bunch, but I did play a bit, but not a bunch. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, team, my allergies are driving me nuts. I'm gonna try not to be picking my nose on stream, but I'm not perfect, okay? Know that I'm not perfect. You'll never find me as a perfect person. These guys is why the spear weapon was invented. So that way I can throw my spear at them from far away. Chris, as a kid, I never understood this fight sequence. And, you know, as an adult, now that I'm much wiser, I still have no idea what I'm doing. I just fight a bunch of the enemies and walk around the area, or, you know, teleport around the area until eventually the thing happens. I have no idea. Oh, I hate these oglins. I have no idea how to finish this fight, so to speak. You know? That being said, I've only done it a couple times. I haven't played through this game 100,000 times. The first time I beat this game, I accidentally collected the gauge twice, and I don't know how that happened, necessarily, but because I collected the gauge twice, the game just didn't require me to get the diamond eyes. Cool, I guess. Yeah. Good on you, Chris. I'm game for it. Whatever floats your goat. Lux, I can't pet the dog, but... Dog, sniff. Good boy. I can do that. Stay. Good boy. Dog, come. Nailed it. I don't know. You do have a little... I forgot. We do need to go back and get... Okay, hang on. We gotta go get the levitate formula. I finally took it off after having it forever because I thought, we don't need this anymore. I was wrong. Okay, team. I don't like to admit it. It doesn't happen very often, but I was wrong. The Omega level. You've only beaten it once in the span of a week? Okay. I do like some good challenges. Doesn't necessarily have to be platforming, but a good challenge will go a long way, for me at least. I remember, there's an achievement in Modern Warfare, you know, COD 4 Modern Warfare called the Mile High Club. And, it is a very difficult challenge. You have to, there's an extra little scenario thing that unlocks after you've beaten the game. And the challenge is just to beat it on the highest difficulty. It's actually pretty freaking tough. It took me several attempts. I did manage to get it, and I have beaten it twice, but Would I want to beat it again? Not for free. Oh wait, the guy's not here. I don't think. Dang, okay, sorry team. We gotta go back to Blimp's cave. But I did love that. Yeah, Chris, some weird old school glitches. I don't claim to know exactly how they work. I just know that it's possible. It's one of those oddities, but I don't mind some oddities in my old RPG game, you know? If everything in RPG games were normal, you would not be able to suplex a train in Final Fantasy VI, and that would be a real travesty. Luxray, you're right. I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. Jake, hey buddy. Yeah, I'm feeling okay today. It's kind of a long day at work. It's kind of a bummer day at work. So, I have my own task list of things that I have to do. You know, I've got my own job, my own work. Well, part of my job is supporting my end users with whatever problems they have. And some days that is really hard to want to do because they just never stop. Today was one of those days. It was hard. I definitely just wanted to work on my stuff. And I did not get much opportunity to do that. Kind of sad. Yeah, save over that game? Nice. Here we go, team. Okay. This time we got it for reals. For realsies. Monk. Or whatever you are. Plague Doctor. We're just being honest. It's a long level. You have extremely precise. You have to be extremely precise with your movement. Everything has to be frame perfect. See, frame perfect's pretty tough. There's quite a few frame perfect tricks in the Super Metroid speedrun, and I did like those tricks, but also I hated those tricks. Being frame perfect once, not a big deal. Frame perfect multiple times in a row, though, that's a real challenge. I'm not very talented at it, I don't think, but I try my best. Oh, I was too far up, or too far down, rather. Geronimo, who pulls us out of the pit if the boys are gone, huh? I don't know, food for thought there. What's going on, buddy? What are you finding? Brimstone. We must be close. Oops. There's a little Shrek for you there. Sister's Path is a secret level that can't be unlocked unless you beat all levels with an S+, no deaths below 1 minute 30 seconds. Interesting. I do like hidden bonus levels. Sometimes. Post-game dungeons, you know, in a RPG, or really any game. Doesn't have to be a dungeon per se, but you know what I mean, post-game content. It's like, hey, you've beaten the story. This is something that's just ridiculously hard. Good luck. I like stuff like that, personally. There we go. Crush. Later, nerds. Nice. Harder than every EX level combined. Really long. Starts you all the way over. And when you die, it makes you fight a boss twice. At scratches 30 FPS. 30 FPS, interesting. See, sometimes that can make a game a little bit easier. Frame perfect tricks on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, actually not as difficult as a frame perfect trick on Super Metroid. And while I say it's not as difficult, that's both true and not true. But Ocarina of Time does not run at 60 FPS because there's less frames per second. The window to hit the perfect frame is not as tight. That doesn't mean that there's not other complexity issues, but just saying, if you're just trying to hit a frame window, lower FPS is better. Glad I got my Night Basher here, and I can bop that wall. That's how the big boys do it, don't you know? Stop that. Stop that. Cut that out. Whatever you're doing right there, quit it. I'm not into it. I don't want whatever it is that he's selling. He's selling me some honey. Yeah. Oof. I don't know where we're going, but I'm going. Okay. I kind of figured this is where we were going, but... Sorry, James. No biscuit for you this time. Chris, you said you're doing some gaming with the kiddo? You're a dad? Because that's awesome. I am not. I am not a dad. There's arguments to be made. Oh, hey, other Chris. Sorry, Chris. There's 2 Chris's in chat now. Maybe we call Bill Meyer. Hmm? Did I say that right? I hope I pronounced that right. Chris, did you see my Discord message? You might have. I did get some Discord messages, but I haven't seen it. PS2 games? What PS2 games? I'm not judging you, but I might be. I'm not judging you yet. Nice. Chris, I'll look over that in a minute. Nailed it. How about that? I'm not a complete idiot, team. There are several parts missing. That's a joke. Just in case anyone's wondering. That would make me an incomplete idiot. Nice. What's this? 3 parts ethanol? Okay. I thought there was like... And maybe I'm just not remembering this correctly, but I thought there was another spell for Horus in here. Maybe? Smith. Lux, they're kind of touted as actual wings. It's just an item that lets you escape whatever dungeon you're in. Oh my gosh, this guy. Get him. There we go. It lets you just escape whatever dungeon you're in. It is technically, I guess, artistically shown to be a pair of wings with an arrow on it. So, actual wings, I would say. Nice. Neato. Bandito. Yeah, Pokemon escape ropes, essentially. They're the same thing. Nice. Bill Meyer. I pronounced it correctly? Sweet. That's just my big brain. Kidding. The old smooth noodle up here is not always worthless. Let's put it that way. Sometimes I like wildly hard games. I don't know if you guys have ever played Etrian Odyssey on the DS or 3DS. I like me some Etrian Odyssey. Oh, I see what's going on here. Push this button in. Oh, see what I mean? I haven't done this in a while, so I forget. But I just remembered. Nice. See, I do have a little brain. I mean, it's not massive, but it is there. By the way, team, if anyone's curious, I'm actually playing this not on my console at the moment. I'm playing on Okay, I put my game cartridge away. But I'm playing on my analog pocket, and the reason for that is there's no latency on my capture card for this. So it works out arguably a little bit better. Oh, snap. But I can use my newer-ish capture card. I say newer, it was like a 2016 capture card. It's not new. But yeah, it looks a lot clearer. It's easier to read the text. My old outputs are not very. So whenever I'm capturing from my old consoles, I run a AV out the RCA cables to a switch, an RCA switch, which goes to an RCA regenerator splitter device, and whatever. We're gonna go fight this guy. And then to my capture card and to my CRT TV. But way my office is, I say office, it's a tiny room, but anyways, the way it's set up right now, I can't easily, I guess, turn to my TV, play, and then still see my displays really well. So all that is to say, I have first world problems. Oops, we're going on this platform now. But not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's easier to play on my analog pocket at the moment. Yeah, Chris, the analog pocket, honestly, kind of sweet. Let me show you. Hang on, team. You can see that it's playing right here. And this is an actual, it's a console. And I do have Super Metroid Fusion plugged into it, so it can play, you know, it can play actual game carts, and that's how I was streaming my Game Boy Advance games. I think that's kind of cool. But it has a dock with an HDMI output, and so I HDMI out and I capture that, and that's how we're doing the live stream. Yeah, honestly, somebody, it was the best present I ever got. Best present I ever got. It's been great for streaming. Before, if I wanted to stream my my Game Boy Advance games, I would plug them into my GameCube and use my Game Boy player, which worked out really well, but I'd have to use a GameCube controller, which means I would have to use the joystick or the tiny, not very decent D-pad. Neither of those options are necessarily always great, but it worked out. Worked out okay. If you actually go back and look at the Fire Red Nuzlocke run, if you look at the first few streams and then compare them to the later streams, you'll see a drastic increase in the video quality because I got the analog pocket and I started using it. Oh gosh, where is that? It's what is it? Analog. I'm not whatever they call it, a sales guy for these, but I like to talk about items I think are awesome. Anyways, analog.co/pocket. That's where I got mine. Is there a weird static noise? I don't hear a static noise, but it might have been from whenever I reconnected it to the dock. There's a buzzing noise? Hang on. Yeah, it could have just been me resetting on the dock. Normally I don't plug it in while it's on and doing the thing, you know? Some might say that that is not wise. Is that better? Is that better now? Please tell me it's better. It's worse! I might have to restart the analog pocket. Just saying. Just saying. I don't want there to be a buzz though. Let's finish this boss and then we'll restart it. That'll fix the buzz. I don't know. I might. Anyways, analog pocket. It does play all of my Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy games. But in addition, it has an SD card slot, and you can put ROMs on there. I'm not a big emulator guy, but it uses hardware emulation, not software emulation. So there's no input latency, and it plays just like the original as far as I can tell. I haven't had a single problem with it, and it's been great. But much like playing on my Super Nintendo, I can't fast forward because it doesn't work that way. I can do save states, but I can do save states on my Super Nintendo, my actual game console. So, I don't know, that's not exactly a big new feature for me. So Chris, what is the secret to this fight? Chris, I would agree with you on emulation being a strong proponent in the future. I'm hoping it's not strictly the future, but there's definitely going to be a fair bit of emulation in the future, and I'm not sad about that. But Bill Meyer, that Chris. One thing that I have for my Super Nintendo, I used this back when I would speedrun Super Metroid a lot. I only played on my Super Nintendo console because I could not emulate this game. I had to use a Super Nintendo controller. This device right here, this is a, it's called a Nakitech Game Saver, and you plug it into your console, and then you plug your game cartridge into it, and you plug your power into the game cart, this game cart here, and then you plug this into the console. You could do, obviously there's a spot for batteries. You could do batteries if you wanted to. It would just save your whatever your save is on here. It would keep it, it would maintain it. And this gives you save state on this my Super Nintendo, the actual console. I can just save at any time and load that at any time. It's very useful for practicing Super Metroid speedrunning, because I could just save right outside of a boss's room, run in, fight the boss, reload the save state, do it again. Wasn't perfect, just to be clear. There were some pitfalls, but if used as intended, it works pretty well. It really optimized practice, because instead of having to, reset the game, go load at the save spot, run all the way back to the boss, I could just be at the boss again and just restart the fight immediately, which helped a lot. Oh, I thought we were gonna enter the platform there. Nice. I prefer, and I'm not an elitist or anything like that. There's plenty of games that I've emulated, because sometimes that's the only way you can realistically get your hands on it. For instance, on my channel, there's a playthrough of Sweet Home. That's a Japanese-only game. It never came to America. What can I do? Obviously, I emulated it because there's no alternative. That game was good. I would pay money for that if Nintendo would sell it to me. But they won't, which is unfortunate. Ultra Kill? I don't think I even know what that is, somebody. But yeah, Chris, I do like that Nakitech. You can't really get this anymore. You can get similar things, but they're much higher tech than this one. I got that back in 2015. They make better devices now, or at least devices with more features. All that does is one save state, and you can put batteries in it, and the batteries will maintain your save state even if you power off the console. But they make better stuff now, so you can get something similar, but better. Ultra Kills like Doom, but not Doom. That's cool. I could go for that. I played Quake once upon a time with somebody, but it has been quite the long time. Oh, come on. He's got to have 2 hit points left or something like that. 3. Anyways, I do enjoy that stuff. I like neat little gadgets like that. Audio still crackling? Okay, hang on. Let me try this. When the thing doesn't work, sometimes you just gotta try that thing that always works, right? Hang on. How about now? Futuristic audio tech working? Yo mama, what's going on? I like my old games. Spank you very hard. I don't know. I don't only play new games. We did play through the remake of Resident Evil 2, which is what, 2019? Something like that? It's not old. well, I don't know if 5 years is old in terms of games, in your opinion, but I don't think it's old. FFX 10-2. 10 is... Oh, you hating on me for old games and you're playing 10-2? Woof. Street Rat, what's going on? Chris, team, is the audio better? Is the crackling gone now? Sorry about that, by the way, guys. Do I just have to destroy a certain number of Oglins? Is that what this is all about? Good now? Nailed it. I don't normally undock my analog pocket while I'm playing it, but that was honestly probably I guess a failure on my capture card's part, not the analog and dock. If I had to wager a guess, like I said, my capture card's old. It's not quite a decade old, but it's fast approaching a decade old. You know? Yeah, get Shrek'd. Oh, yo mama, you're not wrong. Same with Final Fantasy X, the original. Well, not the original US version at least. But once they did the international version, that game got really hard to 100%. It's no joke for sure. I'm just gonna keep heading onto the platform that we left on. I don't know if that's wise. I don't know if that's the trick for the play or what it is exactly. Nailed it. I guess that's the trick. Tiny is a weenie. I'm just saying. No, stop. Don't hurt Tiny. I'll feed you all the Oglins you want, but don't hurt me. Tiny lifts and throws. And Tiny speaks of Tiny in the third person. But Tiny doesn't fight. Take the diamond eyes and go. Leave Tiny and the Oglins alone. I don't want to go yet, Tiny. I must gloat further. I don't need to gloat further. We're good. We're good, I guess. Yeah, take that, Tiny. How do I get to that? Did I miss it? Am I silly? I mean, I am sometimes silly, but I feel really silly for missing that. Oh gosh, yo mama. Trying to 100% 10-2 is akin to an actual nightmare. There's so many things that you can just permanently miss. And it's no joke to go back, you know? It's actually a big deal to miss something. You can't just go back and get it. At least not all the time. How do I get up there? You did it? Well, I never have. But to be fair, I can only stand to beat that game once. I can only do it once. They took my beloved characters and did things to them. That's not okay. Well, it's fine, I guess, whatever. They're not my characters, they can do whatever they want. But, I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of the art direction. You know, I don't know, not my thing. Oh, eggs, what's going on, my guy? Sorry, James, we can't get you the biscuit. My bad, bro. Yeah. Beer break. See, I don't even remember what that is. I remember that there's garment grids. I remember several things about the game. But what the story is, I don't even remember the details. There's some big bad in the earth that's threatening to destroy time, space, or whatever. That's rude. That's rude. I'm just trying to leave. I didn't even want to fight those guys. They just said, go back to my home. kind of rude. Don't do it. Okay. They're paying for their transgression. Nice. Honestly, we probably got rich off of that fight. So the trick, it would appear, is just to constantly run back onto the platform that you're appearing on. Neat. Chris, was that the trick? Did you know? Luxray, I can promise you with 100% certainty, at some point in the future, we will do another Pokemon stream. Pokemon-related stream. Because I like that too. I'm just saying, I like Pokemon games also. I don't know when. I can't tell you that. But I would like to do another one eventually. Yeah, that's fair, Chris. I have no clue. Somebody, I don't have Black 2, or I would stream it. I do have a capture card, a 3DS with a capture card built into it, so we could play and capture it. I did think about doing The World Ends With You, if I'm just being honest, because, oh, I love that game. I love that game so much. That game is my jam. Oh, it's so good, team. That game is perfect, the storyline's perfect, and if you think it's not perfect, then we're gonna have to box. We're gonna have to box. Fight me. Not biased at all. You can't prove it, except for all the things that give you credit. Somebody, I don't accept bribes. But let's see. I've got Alpha Sapphire, Moon, Pokemon X, and what else do I got? I have Let's Go Eevee. I've never even touched it. It was given to me as a gift, but I wasn't a fan of the direction of that game, let's call it. I've also got Heart Gold, and that's all my DS games for Pokemon, at least. Okay, team. We're gonna go do a dumb. The moment you land, if I remember correctly, when you've got the diamond or all of the items, you just immediately go do the thing and get shot off into space. I hope that's not true, but I don't recall. I feel pretty certain that that's what happens. So look, we're gonna go in here and then just immediately. Yeah. Oh, I knew it. Oh, really? Somebody, where is that, if you don't mind me asking? Yo Mama, I do have, or Captain Falcon, I'm gonna have to start calling you that. I do have, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. And I did play Turok Rage Wars once upon a time. I reached that infamous, glitch on multiplayer where you can't continue forward. Here we go, team. This is it! You're going to go where no one has gone before! We've been there before, actually. Oh. Well. You've never been shot out of a turret with only a minimal chance for survival! Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go! Yeah, Luxray, I don't know. I would rather play Fire Red or the original. I had considered at one point, playing through the original yellow version and using Pokemon Stadium to try and get I used to have a surfing Pikachu, okay? A legit surfing Pikachu. Tinker's shift worked great. Nice. James, what happened? You're so metallic. Like Toezilla in Attack of the Appliance People. At least we'll be ready if we get attacked by bagel beasts or waffle weasels. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, James. I was just kidding. Oh, he wasn't kidding. Anyways, getting another legit surfing Pikachu would be cool. Oh, James, yeah, you're a robot dog now. Nice. Omnitopia Guard L8 does not appear for her guard duty. She's being detained in the research sector. Neat. That guy can't leave, but I sure can. Yeah, get dunked, rat. Metallic Pup is best pup. Yo mama, I liked Turok 64, but it ran at garbage FPS, which sometimes made it hard to play. In my opinion, at least. This is where we go to the final boss, I think. I think we activate that platform and then use that. Got him. My buddies and I, we used to play Duke Nukem 64 multiplayer. That was pretty good. Yeah, Luxray, I never saw any of that. Honestly, I saw that game and I thought, you don't do battles? What? I don't want to play that. I want to do battles, you know? And I don't know, maybe it's still good, but because of that, I never really played it much. I say never really played it. I've actually never put that game in my Switch. That game cart could just not work and I wouldn't know. Wait, what are you? Some goofy green frog looking thing? What even is this thing here? Also, I love that this thing is here. Because you see one of these originally in the volcano. Nice. TMNT? What game? Oh, Turtles in Time with your stepdad. Nice. I have that somewhere. That one's a banger. Love it. Robot. I can see that. James, which way? There we go. 3 parts grease. Ugh. Who wants that? Apparently we do. Gunpowder. Gunpowder's actually good. Brimstone, can't carry it. Army Men 64 game? I have seen it, but I've never played it. One game that I actually really liked on the N64 was Battle Tanks. And then there was a sequel, Battle Tanks Global Assault. I like those games. They were pretty fun, especially for their time. I thought it was pretty decent. I remember we have to use... James, you're going on a solo mission. Luxray, I definitely do know the definition of stepdad. I had one. I don't know the definition of dad. Never really had one of those. I mean, I kind of did, I guess. The form of my stepdad. But, my real dear old pops, I don't really know anything about him. What can you do, though, right? Oh, really, Jake? What is that? These things are the bane of my existence. We're just gonna dumpster it. Oof. And by that I mean get dumpstered by it. Jeez. That's ridiculous. Is it like Star Fox graphics? Not really. It was honestly the graphics were pretty not that great. Fine for the N64, I guess. Not amazing, but fine. Hey, Eggs, thanks for coming by, buddy. We'll see you again soon. Take care. I did play Pokemon Black at one point. I never owned it, but I borrowed it from a friend. And I did get to play for a little while, but not a ton. Enough to know this is a Pokemon game, and it was fun. I had fun playing it. Of course, James. Got him. Look at that. Crushed it. Come, James. Let us away. What is this? Oh, these are shops, I think. Nice. Metal Arms? I've never played Metal Arms. Buy bazooka ammo? Huh. I'm not a big fan of bazooka ammo, just saying. I don't know if I need that armor, but based on how hard that 8 credits for every gold coin, that's insane. Based on how hard that one dude was hitting me, yeah, we'll take the armor, I think. I know there's better armor that we can get, but for now this is fine. Big boost. Nearly 20 plus on each one, I'll take it. Then we gotta remember to equip James here with his spots collar, plus 50, nice. Luxray lives in the US? See, whenever I played those games, I actually did use a Luxray. Interestingly enough, I don't know, is that interesting? Maybe not, who knows. Feathers are way cheaper here. But yeah, I did use a Luxray. I have a few 3,000 credits for gunpowder. It's kind of nutty. Okay. Done spending credits on that stuff. Items? I don't really think that we need any of this. I'm gonna grab another pixie dust, because there's some enemies up ahead that will just... It doesn't really matter how strong you are, they'll one-shot you. It's the goofy plants that are coming up. So the reason why this dog is best dog is because his basic attack can hit multiple times. Eye lasers, he's got a ranged attack that can hit multiple times. How cool is that? Got it, right? Come on, James. So now the Pokemon live in the US? Fair enough, I guess. Are these guys friends? Do not detain the cleaning machine. Oh, sorry. Red, blue. Red, blue, blue? What is that? Oh, we were just here. Okay. Neat. Red, blue, blue team. I don't know what that means, but remember that. Cleaning program in progress. What does the other one say? Wax. Ha! The Mr. Miyagi reference. Ah, gosh. Rip. Noriyuki Pat Morita. What a guy. What a guy. Did you guys know that before the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, as he's typically known for, was a comedian? That's amazing. Hard to imagine Mr. Miyagi as a comedian. I mean, he does do funny stuff, but... So whenever I talked about the analog pocket, that is a feature of the analog pocket, but I don't know, something weird playing with my controller. It's I'm hitting the select button, but it's bringing that up. I'm not sure why that is. I might need to go back to my my actual controller there. Chris, there's definitely an art to that dry comedy, right? Ow. Health is a little too low for comfort here. Net alarms doesn't get enough credit. Take control of enemies. That's an interesting feature you don't see very often. Dumpster, this guy. Wanted to make sure that we had a ton of alchemy, a ton of ingredients before we came up here, because those guys are rough. Also, robot dog can run indefinitely. Can just run indefinitely. I think you're a little biased. I think you're a tiny bit biased there. Chris, I love the Karate Kid movies. I find it interesting that most people don't know that there's actually 5 Karate Kid movies. Most people know about the original one, and I did it again. Dang it. I gotta stop doing that. Sorry, team. I promise you I know what I'm doing. Anyways, most people know about the original one and the, reimagining with Jackie Chan. But the original movie actually had 3 parts to it, and each part was its own movie. The first one, everyone knows, was excellent. And it was, I thought it was pretty darn good. I loved it. Still do. But part 2, also really good. Part 3, not as good. if you're asking me, if you're getting my opinion, part 3 not quite as strong. Then there was the next Karate Kid, which featured Mr. Miyagi, but a new protagonist. It was actually, I don't remember what the character's name was, but it was Hilary Swank. Swanks? Swokes? I don't remember. Hilary something or other. That actress played as the Karate Kid, so to speak. It was, in my opinion, I was not a fan. It was fine, but not great. Fine, but not great. When something makes you wish you were watching the original, you know it's not that good. And that's how it made me feel. I just thought, you know, I would rather be watching the original that I've seen 100 times over. I definitely meant to cast Teal twice, team. It's a strategy. Okay, big brain strategy. Don't try to replicate this at home. Yeah, you know, it doesn't work out well for most people. You gotta have the touch, right? Gotta have the touch. Probably Haunter or Ghastly. You grew up at home? Hold on, I feel like I'm missing some context here. Shiny Pokemon is totally rare to encounter in DS, even in emulator, like Shiny Shinx. Oh, that lets us go. It cools the coils on the left side there, so we can pass through. Nice. Oh, what would be the first Pokemon you would ever try to catch if they actually existed? I see. I gotcha. Oof, I don't know, bro. I feel like I would want something practical. Imagine, this is about to get so nerdy, team, but imagine, if you would, Mayhem doesn't have to spend money on fuel or a car. Just hop on the back of his Pidgeot and fly to work. That's what's up. Yeah, your boy Mayhem could go for that. I would be all about that life. Let's go, team. Yeah, I could do that. I could go for that. Regrowth is worn off. That's fine. I don't know. I don't want to sit here and just multicast regrowth, but see, Luxray, I feel like that is both correct and not correct. While Ditto can be anything, I suppose, it's not strictly anything. And it can't transform into something that it doesn't see, right? What is Old Reliable? What is that? It's a helmet, okay. But see, I wouldn't want something like that. Could you imagine letting Arceus out of its Pokeball and then it accidentally destroys your whole neighborhood? I'm just saying. There's if you want it to be in the real world or whatever, you have to think about its practicality. Something like that would be massive and just not very practical to ever let out of its ball, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. What is your take on that, team? What do you guys think? Just digging into work would be funny? No, I wouldn't dig into work, bro. You got that backwards, and we dig out of work. It would truly be an escape. I'd keep an Abra on my belt at all times. Yeah, we're done today. Boop, warp out. But I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you there, somebody. Sorry, team. My allergies are eating me alive today. I cannot breathe. I'm trying so hard. Oof. I could go for some practical Pokemon, I feel like. Now a Jirachi? I'd get me a Jirachi. That'd be cool. Jirachi, heal my mom. Fix her back. Thanks, buddy. That'd be great. I know it doesn't strictly work that way or whatever, but That's what I would do right there. Yeah. But maybe that's just because I'm a sap. This is I love that somebody, you're like, this is a joke. I didn't take off, are these fans invincible? What are they made of? A Noctua fans here or something? Jeez, the amount of HP that everything has just goes insane. Ow. Ow. I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm not terrible, I swear. Oh. One, two. Red, blue, blue. I didn't know that 2 was blue, I just knew that it wasn't 1. I don't remember if we want the lighthouse on or off. I don't remember. Do we want that off? I don't remember. What I do remember, though, is those guys are deadly. Like, actual deadly. Oh, I'm almost out of crush. Okay. Yeah! Get him, Wes! I say Wes. I meant James! James, you'd leave Arceus in the Pokeball for all eternity? Why is that? And get dunked. I like the charge attacks, but they do take a fair bit to charge. And I realize there is an alchemy spell for that, but you don't get it until really late. Really late. Not so late that it's not useful, just late enough that it's not as useful. It's really only useful for the final boss, and that's basically it. Because you're a material girl. Okay, James, that's hilarious. I'm not a fan of whatever's going on in here, team. This is the storage room. We need to go turn the light on. Bummer. I could have, I probably could have saved some money. Not that it really matters. Can I not get past this guy? No, we have to destroy this guy. Bummer. I don't think we can... No, we can't get past him. Okay, team, I'm gonna do something crazy. You ready for this? James. Get him. Oh, that was close. That was kind of close. Woo! James, get him! What are you doing? Attack! Pokemon Coliseum. You know, I've never played Pokemon Coliseum. I'm not familiar with that one. I really liked Pokemon Stadium 2 a long time ago. Gosh, that game was so good. I loved it. But, it's expensive nowadays. It's hard to come by. And unfortunately, I don't have my copy anymore. Nice. Good job, James. You got him. Yeah, I never played Pokemon Stadium. But, I wouldn't be against trying it, you know? Storage room. Light on. Let's go. Bow tie on its neck. Name it Luxedo. I've never seen that before. Never seen that meme. Sorry for calling you out, buddy. Yeah, get him, James. Nice. I don't know, somebody, can you? That's one of those questions I'll never know the answer to. I say never. I don't own the game. So, Chris, I do know the premise. They're like dark or evil or whatever, and you can capture them, but you have to like dispel their evil aura or something like that first. Well, at least that armor was cheap. 30 particle bombs. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what I just picked up right there. Thunderballs. I'm an adult, okay? Oh, I don't know what that is, but apparently I can't have it. Yeah, get him. Okay, sorry, team. I am an adult, okay? Oh, 4 acorns. Can't carry honey. Dry ice. I had to catch up for a minute. Oh, that throw was almost perfect, except for the part where I didn't hit it at all. Look at that. Look what they're manufacturing. It's the Bugmuck bug and his brother. Team, something a little fishy's going on here, don't you think? Oh, okay. Get him, James. But first, gonna power grind a little bit. Nice. My wounds are extra healing. Casting regrowth on yourself multiple times doesn't actually increase healing. But I'm hoping to level it up a bit, so that way it's useful. Because currently, it's not useful, it's just not really useful. Honestly, by the time you get it to level 4 or 5, if you even bother, it's actually pretty decent. I don't remember what happens here. Boss? I feel like there should be a battle there, and there wasn't. The Titanic vest, let's go! I'm kidding, it said titanium. I know it said titanium, okay? Don't make fun of me in the comments of this video after the fact, okay? Hey, somebody, thanks for coming by, buddy. You wanted Pokemon Black or White, right? Those are kind of hard to come by, but if I get a copy, my guy, we'll do it, okay? Chris, I guess I avoided it. I don't know how that happened. Did I do something right? Did I do something wrong? I'm not really sure. Just pop this right quick. Honestly, I should also just throw up a heal. Nice. Yeah, it definitely feels like there should be a battle there. Oh, dang it. He got me back. The right sequence was taken to avoid it? Lights on or vents on. Interesting. Hi, Anxious Potato. What's going on? Bummer, Chris. I kind of want to fight it. Probably can't now, but I kind of want to do the battle. There's probably lots of money. Yeah, speaking of money, how about that 1,000 credits? Let's go. This is where it gets dicey. Is it? I turned this off. I turned the lights off, didn't I? Replay the entire game! This is why I bought the pixie dust. Just being honest, this is why we bought the pixie dust. I don't know where to go. Okay. I don't know what happened right there. I'm turning on features that I'm not intending to turn on. So that's a thing that we're doing. Tools, I don't know. I never mess with the settings. I just play the game the way it is. I'm trying to hit the select button is what I'm actually trying to do there. Oof. Oh no! I'm stuck on that thing. Oh gosh, that's a major bummer. Okay. Team? The Flowering Death. Yeah, no joke. I guess so, James. I'm stuck. I can't do anything. But he can't finish me off either. I don't think you can destroy these things. I think they're invincible. No, what's up with that? Cool. Let's, I can't use that? Is that because I'm not close enough? Yeah, gosh, Chris, big oof, I don't even know. Oh, and now I can't get back over there. Hang on, let's try, this might be foolish, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how I did that, okay, team? I don't know, I just pushed the select button. I guess we're gonna wing out. I was, for a wild moment there, I was thinking, I gotta reset the game, there's nothing I can do. Well, we got out, okay? Yeah. Made one smart choice there, Chris. I did turn the lights off. Gotta turn the lights off or grow a pair. Dang it. That's what you meant to say. I'm certain I left the lights off. Oof. 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 There's nothing we can do. Game over. I told you just gotta grow up there. Oof. I just was seething. Malding is so mad that he's balding. Do I look like a man that's malding to you? Because I might be. And that's the game! Skill. Absolutely. Absolute skill, team. You can't... you know, some people wish that they could figure out the secret sauce, the secret technique, you know? Me, however, I have it. I just can't do anything with it. Oh gosh, Steve, that was awful. Yeah, but I'm malding. You know, just saying, in my gaming career, I have never broken a controller. Not saying that I've never gotten frustrated while playing, but I've never broken anything. You are correct, Chris. I didn't. There was one save spot that I can think of, and I didn't use it. The inn. You can save at the inn, right? I'm a dum-dum. That's all. Skill times 2, times 3. Luxray, why are you limiting me thus, right? Oh, Chris, did you actually? Make the Dean's List? That's pretty cool. I made the Dean's List before. I wasn't trying to save, I don't know what's going on. Oh. I thought I big-brained a moment, but that did not. Oh, Chris, that's amazing. Congrats, my guy. I made the Dean's List once, my first semester. Unfortunately, I only ever made it that one time. I was not able to repeat that. I did try, but college was tough. I worked a full-time job and a part-time job. So I did work hard, but I didn't always have a lot of time to study. So maybe that's just an excuse. I don't know, call it whatever you want, but college was not easy. I did not have an easy time of it. Although I did try very hard. I am, I don't know if you want to call it fortune or determination or whatever you want to call it, but I was determined to make it through college without accruing any debt. I did not want to take any loans. I was very stubborn about that. And the only way I could make that work is to take a full-time job and a part-time job. I did manage to make it through without having to take any loans, so I don't have any college debt, which is nice, but wasn't easy for sure. Boop. It's wrecked. Sorry, James, that biscuit is not something we can carry. Bummer, we're going for a ride. So the whole, well, I say I never had to take a loan. Technically, I sort of did once. My very first semester, Chris, I was trying to pay my tuition, and I was $230 short. I don't remember exactly what it was. 200 and some change short. I could not pay for my college. And it was the last day, the deadline for me to either pay the money or get dropped from my classes. And I didn't know what to do, honestly. My family couldn't help me. My mom's obviously quite poor, so that wasn't a thing that could happen. Well, it turned out one of my buddies from high school, his dad, came over. He heard that I was asking, I was talking to anyone, saying, "Hey, give me a job, give me work, give me whatever you need. I will do it for you. I need to pay my college tuition. You know, we'll work for food, that sort of thing." And he came up to the college that day and brought me the money that I needed to pay for my college. And he told me that the way that I should pay him back was to make the Dean's List. And I did. You know, I worked, nailed it. It was tough though. Yeah, gosh, Jake, that's interesting. I've never once ran into a non-scripted shiny Pokemon. Never, not even once. Yeah, honestly, Chris, oh, that guy, a bunch. he'll never know probably to what degree he was my champion that day. Absolutely. I would certainly, without a doubt, have dropped out of college and not gone back if not for him. I would have just went to work and thought, well, I guess I'm not able to do college. It's unaffordable. And I don't know. I don't know what would have happened if I had not been able to go back to college. So we're just going to step right back onto the same platform that we appear on and see how fast this fight is over with. For science team. I'm interested. Is this the trick? That's the trick. That's the trick. Now you know, Chris. Hey, James. Thanks, buddy. Always happy to have you, my guy. Just so you know, I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you are having a good time, maybe consider hitting the like button. I would appreciate that. Really, guys? Is YouTube laggy? Is it jittery, jumpy? I am watching my stream health and analytics. I don't see any indication that it should be anything except decent, but YouTube's notifications that something's wrong with your stream aren't always reliable, let's call it. Bummer, team. Today, maybe today's just not my day. We might just have to pack it up, try it tomorrow. Might just have to do that, you know? Yeah, I guess it can't be all of you. It's gotta be me. Gosh, Hardball's terrible. I remember Hardball not being that bad. I knew it wasn't great, it wasn't a crush, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah, gosh, Lux, I can forgive a stream that has, you know, subpar audio sound, or not audio, but video quality. But, bad sound is not acceptable. You really gotta have decent audio. You're gonna pitch in as well? What do you mean, Chris? Are you talking about your college? I don't know if it's a thing for anyone going to college, but all I can say is good luck, because it's rough. It's not easy, for sure. Getting through without, debt, Oh, Chris, what do you mean? What sort of pinch are you in, if you don't mind me asking? That's honestly kind of an intrusive question. Forget I asked, Chris. Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that. Obviously, you don't have to answer anything I ask. Yeah, forget I said that. This is a dumb question. Anyways, we can talk about it if you want, but also we can talk about it in private if you want. Workload, I see. I know some people that have money for days, but no time to spend it. Either way, it's a problem, right? Either you have time and no money, or you have money and no time. That's how I feel. If I work a ton of overtime, sometimes I can have some extra money to myself. But, then I'm working all this overtime and I don't really have time to enjoy it, or at least I don't feel like I do. I really want another attack, but not one that uses ingredients that I'm already using. Honestly, Hardball's just terrible. Hardball's not worth it. Lightning Storm, we're already using Ash. I like Slow Burn, but it's not good. It's not good, I just like it, okay, team? Okay, I get rid of it. which means I can use brimstone and iron. Explosion uses ash and ethanol, so I don't want to use that. Corrosion uses water, that's just not good. Acid rain also uses water, that's also not good. Water's part of the heal spell, I obviously don't want to be using that. I'm not impressed with firepower. It's not a terrible spell, it's just not that good either. Okay, whatever, we'll equip it. Feathers are expensive, but we can get them. Oh, really, Chris? That's a bummer. That's a major bummer. Well, we'd love to get a chance to hang out, obviously. That's why I messaged you and said, yo! But if you can't, I get it. I get it, bro. I put on deodorant just for you, but you know, if you don't want to come back. I'm teasing, of course, but yeah, I would miss you if that happens. That'd be a bummer, but I get it. I would get it. Way ahead in a 4 times accelerated class, as well as write all your... Ugh. Honestly, buddy, that sounds awful. This leave coming up, and we're considering canceling. Stinky gamer, bro. If you think the pits are bad, you should smell the chair. Don't smell the chair. I'm teasing. My chair smells reasonable. Not great, but reasonable. Okay, here we go. Chris, this time I'm gonna save at the thing. We're gonna save at the place with the thing, okay? Whoa! Seth! Coming on a little strong there. Coming on a little strong. I mean, I appreciate that. I work out. But, woof, easy. Easy. You got 3 days. If you take the leave, you'll have 5 days and not have to do all your homework. Well, obviously, Chris, that's up to you. We'd love to have you, but you gotta take care of priorities, and I get that. Yeah, never been shot out of a turret at a space station, just hoping for survival. Luxray, thanks for hanging out, my guy. We will see you again whenever we see you. Kore wa pinchi, huh? I'm not sure if that's exactly how they say that. But I've been studying a little bit. Watashi wa benkyou shite, maybe, is how you say that? Yeah, goodbye. Nice. We made it! I'm glad there's oxygen here. Waffle weasels and bagel beasts. Sorry, James. I'm just teasing you. Sort of. Okay, let's turn James to fight mode. Who knows more than you? Is it me? I doubt that, Chris. I'm not that wise. I don't know, I'm just a silly guy trying to make his way through this YouTube world. And doing a job. A good job? I don't know. But a job. I do know that there's some gunpowder right here. That's cool. Gosh. James just became an absolute monster in this toaster form. What are you sniffing there? Oh, brimstone. I can't carry it though. Yeah, I know a few things. Chris, like I told you guys, I've been studying a little bit, and I've been using Anki Droid to help study a lot, and actually it's been quite good. So it looks like this. It depends on the deck you have, what it looks like, strictly speaking, but this deck that I'm using, it uses anime quotes, which I think is fun, okay? So it looks like this. It says, Ore ga iku, right? Oregaiku. That's a very informal way for a male to say, I'm going. And so I clicked show next card, and it'll show me the answer. So I go, and then it tells me ore means I or me, and it's a male term, very casual and rough sounding. So I can tell it I'm good with that one. Don't show it to me again for 4 days. And it won't recycle that card in my deck for, you know, a set amount of time, so I don't have to see, so I don't see it again. And then I get the next card, kawaii mono, cute thing, referring to a cute thing, right? So, henna hito, the saying weird person. I'm just saying, that was really good. I like it. Olay! Sorry guys, I'll stop bothering you with my nerd. But, I don't know, that's been really cool. I liked it a bunch. Yeah, I have been doing studying. Most likely, if someone spoke to me in Japanese, I'd have to ask them to speak more slowly. But I could ask them to speak more slowly. At least I think I would do it correctly. That did not do anything. I thought it would stun it while I healed. Yeah, Chris. That was a delayed reaction. Have I ever seen one? Have been legit studying. I thought it'd be really cool to just talk to someone in Japanese. Maybe I can't have a thriving conversation, but, you know, maybe I could say something. I'm at a restaurant, you know, where's the bathroom? You know, there's, I'm not fluent, but I am getting better. And that's the goal, just get a little bit better. Explosions? Chris, I will probably use a fair bit of Google Translate. Just being honest. But I think it'd be really cool to not have to rely on it for everything. Also, I think it's, I think it would be awfully... I think it would be awesome just to talk to someone, maybe surprise someone that, hey, you know, maybe I don't speak a ton, but I'm trying. I don't know, I feel like that goes a long way. That would go a long way with me, you know, if someone that was natively Japanese came over here and spoke English to me. That's awesome. You know, I can really appreciate that. Most people don't want to learn new languages, and I get that. But it is really neat to, I don't know. One, it's just cool. It's a cool skill to have to speak another language. And maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think it would be cool. Let's see. We'll buy the collar and we'll wait on the other gear, because apparently I can just pick it up, you know? Oh, really? See, Chris, I think that's kind of cool too. I would be all over that, personally. I don't know. I think it'd be neat to learn another language, and Japanese has always appealed to me. Obviously, there's anime as a potential reason for that, but there's more than just anime as a reason that one might want to become fluent in another language. Would be awfully sweet to be able to speak, to not need subtitles, you know? Alright, Chris, just for you. Billmeyer, we're gonna hit that save point. It's dangerous. Please step away from the beam, record your process. Progress. That's what I meant to say. English is hard. But I don't know how to say that in Japanese for sure. Chris, if you wanted to ask someone to speak more slowly, I think you'd say, Yukuri Hanashite. Maybe that's not correct, but I feel like, I'm pretty sure it is. Get Shrek. What even is this orb thing? But, I don't know. I'm totally into that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, get Shrek. Uh-oh. Get Shrek, but then I have to run away. Oh, no, I could have hit him twice, but I turned around to retreat. I'm silly. I'm so silly. Yeah, get him, James. Well, see, a lot of Japanese words are very similar to the English counterparts, like hotel, hoteru, dress, doresu, you know? So there's a lot of very similar words. It's not one-to-one, obviously. There's quite a few that aren't even close, but there are a few that are pretty close. I don't know, I'm not a professional, but am legit studying, trying to learn some more. Nice. I don't think that I'll ever be watching anime without subtitles, but that's fine. I'm good with that. We'll get there one of these days. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool. I learned some Norwegian. You know, I've learned some Spanish. It's helpful just to be able to speak even just a little bit. Whenever I first started at the company I work at, my boss was actually Hispanic. He's not my boss anymore, which is why I say I worded that poorly. He's still Hispanic, but he's not my boss any longer. Anyways, he was English is not his first language. He actually speaks Spanish as his first language, English second. So it was always nice to be able to know when he was calling me a bad word, among other things. It's good to be on the up and up, you know what's going on. Just saying. I love that the dog looks like a toaster. How amazing is that? Oh, reliable, the helmet. Big upgrade. Let's go, team. I didn't buy that other one, but don't really need it. Yeah. Whatever that is. Chris. Yeah, let's hit that regrowth. Get him, James. Gosh, James is an absolute beast. Look at that. Ugh, crazy. Crazy. I don't even know why I attack. I should just let him do all the work. Should just let James do all the work. He's dominating them anyways. Until, yeah, he was Hispanic. I don't know what he is now. Oh, gosh. That's funny. I can't wait until I get energized. Sad part is, you basically don't get it till right before the final boss. And I'm not saying you don't need it at that point. It's definitely still useful. That final boss fight's actually kind of tough. But... Anxious Potato, thanks for coming by, my guy. I, hope you had a good time. Take care, my dude. And, we'll see you whenever we see you. 1, 2, 2. What is that? What is this? What did we open up here? A boss fight? Chris, what is this? What is this? A face? Secret tunnel. Let's go. Gotta heal that. Gotta top that off. Okay. Time for a real face-off. That's dumb. What? I don't have any enemies at the moment. Oh gosh, they're back. About to get bopped. Smash. Are they healing? Nice. Yeah, get shreked. Ooh, they heal for a lot. Speaking of healing. Oof. I do remember that. The guy that's later alluded to be Horus's evil twin. Oh, Surium, what's up, my guy? Welcome, thanks for coming back by. How are you feeling tonight? Or I guess for you it would be this morning, maybe? Oh no! Okay, I was about to say we're about to get dumpstered here. Okay. Oh, that was close! That was close! Woof! Yeah. These guys are healing up. Oh, no, he's done. Dog biscuit? And crush! It's only bad because the ingredient requirements. I didn't say it was weak, I said it was bad. For the first spell of the game, two oil? Oof. It's perfectly serviceable, it's just not a good spell. Stop doing it! Oof. These guys are the worst. Stop doing it! They're gonna absolutely dumpster me. Speaking of getting dumpstered, 39 health. Woo! Yeah, he just won't stop. I mean, maybe I deserve it. I'm trying to crush him, but oof. Oh, Adam123, hello. Thanks for coming by. Surium, what's for breakfast, my guy? Yeah, Chris, probably is better to focus out on one at a time. While he's healing, I might as well do the same. About to get dumpstered by Flash anyways. I wasn't sure if they, if it was just one enemy that shared health, or if there were, you know, two of these guys. Rude. Get it off! Yeah! Yeah! Round 2, dumpstering, let's go. Top off James here. One down. Yeah! Let's go! 2,000 credits. And then, the music just keeps going. Chris, which wizardry? Okay. Because, I do like wizardry. I don't know if you know this, Chris, but I do like that game a bunch. Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, the remake? The Steam remake? Take a look at this. Wizardry, Probing Grounds of the Mad Overlord, right there. And this was my first Wizardry experience, Knight of Diamonds. These were, you know, originally not NES games, they were just ported, but... Actually, you can see this game is, you know, $10 with a C+ rating, but I got it for free. I bought Dynasty of an Emperor at a game shop, and I bought both of them. I was buying them at the same time, and I lamented to the gentleman, that the shop owner, the inside of the cart was really dirty. It looked like whoever owned this previously had a gnarly roach infestation. And anyways, he said, well, you know, if you buy Destiny of an Emperor, you can keep that one. And I said, all right, you got a deal. And so that's how that worked out. Blaster Master? Hang on. Hang on. So Chris, I don't have Blaster Master, but I do have a Blaster Master 2. And I haven't played this in a very long time. So, is that good enough? I guess I gotta go talk to the guy to figure out what the access code is, because 122, that ain't it. Chris, Math Blaster. Bro, I was talking about Math Blaster the other day. In second grade, I loved Math Blaster, okay? And I was doing fourth grade division and multiplication not because I wanted to get good at math, but because I wanted the high score of this game. I played this game so much. The Math Blaster. Chris, I am... To call me a game collector is not strictly accurate. I do like to collect games, but they're expensive. And, not always easy... Oh, snap. Easy to find. So there's a lot of games that I just don't have. There's plenty of games that I've seen at my local game store. And while I would love to, I just can't, you know. The good titles that I have, Chris, they're just, I had them ever since I was a kid and never lost them or sold them. I've not been able to just purchase them as an adult. Yeah, I do have some decent SNES games, but just ones that I held on to. Not purchased as an adult. If I didn't already own Chrono Trigger, no way. There's no way I would be able to afford that. That one would be a big oof. It would never make it into the only way it would make it into my inventory at that point is if I bought a reproduction cart, because buying a legit cartridge, oh man, those things, that one's expensive. I would not be able to do that. Yeah, it's really, really expensive, especially if you tried to get it complete in box. Oh gosh. I mean, I do own a few games that I'm very, very happy to have. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I just could not get if I wanted them. Earthbound? Team, if we ever played that, I'm not gonna lie, I would have to emulate it. Green, red, blue. Green, red, blue. Okay. Let's save right quick. Green, red, blue. Yeah, if we ever wanted to do Earthbound, I just have to emulate it. There's no way I could afford that. Oof. I would love to. I always prefer to play, you know, original hardware, but it's just not really feasible. Chris, are you serious about a Donkey Kong 64 stream? Because I actually do have DK64. I don't know that I would ever want to 100% that game, but I do have it. I would say that that game took the Collectathon formula and murdered it. It murdered Collectathons. It put too much collectibles in your Collectathon. Yeah, it, I don't know. Maybe to say that it killed the genre may not be, you know, strictly correct, but oof. Oof. I've never beaten that game, Chris. I have played it, but I've never made a significant attempt to beat it. Collectathon's not typically my cup of tea. I liked the original Donkey Kong Country games, but that's because I like platformer games. Chris, I do have Mario 64, and we have played it once on stream. But as far as Mario games go, I prefer the 2D ones better. Jake, you think they will? What is this? Green, red, blue, right? So what is that? 3 is green, red, blue. Yeah, get halfway through. I've never played any Bomberman game, Chris. For better, for worse, never played a Bomberman game. I really want Regrowth to level up. Just to be clear, it's not a great spell, but unless it's leveled up, it can be decent. Because there's a lot of times where you can just be getting dumpstered and comboed, and you can't stop to cast a heal spell. Well, Regrowth can really save you in those moments. If you're unable to cast a heal spell, but Regrowth might tick you up just, you know, 20-30 hit points enough to survive, it's actually more valuable, I think, than a lot of people give it credit for. Chris, I did hear that Bomberman was, you know, the creme de la creme. Really, really good. I don't know, I do have Mario Party 1 and 3. I never played Mario Party 2. I heard it was the best one, but I can't attest to that because I never played it. 30 particle bombs, let's go. Chris, I would love to do a Hammerwatch stream. Are you talking about, like, us playing together, or do you want me to just solo show you how a boss takes on Hammerwatch? I beat Hammerwatch 1 last night with some friends. I could go for that. Chris, I don't have Mega Man 64. That's one of the golden ones that I just never got, unfortunately. Day of leave to play? Well, Chris, if you're gonna take a day of leave to do anything, I would rather just see you in Japan. That'd be cool. But, I realize, that may not be possible. If that would be easier for you, you know, for us to just do a day of gaming, I could go for that instead. Oh, Chris, I don't know. One of the bigger problems, I want to get to a lot of those games, and it's definitely my plan to, but time. Really, when I'm streaming, that's I don't play games a lot outside of stream. I want to, don't get me wrong. I wish I could sit at home and play games all day. That sounds great. Did I do the thing right again? I did it right again. Chris, if you don't mind me asking, what stuff do you have in your collection? All the games that you're recommending, are those from your collection? Nice, we're huge now. Straight huge. And we got that extra bonus fight. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is wise. I'm kind of wasting ingredients here. But I do want regrowth to level up. I really want regrowth to level up. Oh gosh, Chris, I'm a little jealous. I do have a fair bit of games, and some of them are bangers. But while I don't know that saying that I'm a game collector is accurate. Really, I just get the games that I want. Very rarely do I buy a game just because I think it's cool to have it. Usually, it's just games that I want and enjoy make the purchase list, assuming I can afford them, which isn't always the case. But either they're from my childhood. Some of them are not good. Okay, I own some games that are just not good. Okay, there's a game called The Legend of a Lundar, and this game is it's awful. It's so not good, but I like it. Okay, I didn't buy more pixie dust. Legend of a Lundar is a PS2 game, Chris, and like I said, it is not good. Yeah, it's just not that good. It's, No, stop it! Oof. Getting out of here. Dang. I do have Dark Cloud, but I've never played it. That's one of those games that, my friend said, you have to try this game, it's so good. And I bought it, but I just haven't had a good chance to play it yet. Ooh, another game that I wanna play honestly on stream sometime. I wanna talk about it and us go through it and either enjoy or make fun of it together. Digimon World 1. Interesting game. I heard that Dark Cloud was excellent, but I've never played it. My friend recommended it to me, and I found it at my game shop for $8, I think. And that seemed like a killer price tag if the game truly was as good as my friend said. So I did buy it. It's definitely the hope to get to it, you know? Can't handle regrowth when I'm at low health. Constantly pinging me with that noise. Oh. Level 31, let's go, team. Getting huge. Okay, so I don't know if I want to make it through this area. Did I get this already? But yeah, gosh, there's so many that I want to do and talk about. But a lot of games, like I said, even if they weren't that great, I got them because there's some childhood memory attached with them, or I like them for some reason. The Legend of a Lundar, like I said, that game's not good. It's not good. But I remember when I was a kid, actually I was an early teen, not still a kid, but an early teen. I played Legend of a Lundar. Found out it was multiplayer, and that's all I needed for me to want it. That's all it took for me to want it, you know? Multiplayer, you telling me I can play this game with my friends? It's an RPG. Kind of an action-ish RPG. Kind of like got the active time battle mechanics, sort of. But that multiplayer, I'm so on board. Even though I knew that this game was not that good. That wasn't the point. It's just that I could play it with a friend, and that's what I wanted. Okay. Come here, James. Okay. Chris, dog does not have attack level 3 unlocked. So currently, attack level 1 is better, because it hits multiple times. It's not as strong, but for now it's better. Jake, if I was gonna play DK64, I'd probably go for the OG on console. I gotta say though, while DK64 may not be my jam, that opening theme song sure is. the Donkey Kong, the DK rap, oof, that is what's up. I love that rap. It's so silly in the best way. Jade, hey, what's going on? Welcome, thanks for coming back by. How are you feeling tonight? Do love me some DK Donkey Kong. Yeah, don't ask. Chris, are you talking about, when you say this game, Secret of Evermore? You are correct, sir. I'm stubborn, okay? I'm stubborn. Ask the wham and I'm stubborn. Bye, let's see. Pixie dust. More wings. Get out of sticky situation. Speaking of sticky, let's get some honey. Nice. Jade, I'm feeling okay. Today was a rough day at work, but otherwise I'm okay. I'm a little on the sleepy side. I had a pretty gnarly headache earlier today, but honestly, overall, I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine. A little headache, a bummer, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. We still take care of business, you know? Yeah, gosh, Chris, I'm one could say I'm a little stubborn, and you're not at all wrong. Come on, James. Poke the guy. Get him. Nice. No sweat, Jade. How's your day been? Beyond just good, there's got to be more than that, right? Get wrecked. 1,000 credits. My credits. Let's go, team. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming by, my guy. Hey, if you ever, I don't know if you're a Discord person, but would love to hear more about your collection sometime. Happy to share what I have too. It's not much, but might be interesting. Also, Okinawa Chris, if you're interested in a game that hates you and wants to see you fail, then Wizardry, Probing Grounds of the Mad Overlord, that game's for you. Yeah, Chris, well, I would love to have you join the Discord. You know, any YouTuber trying to build a community would. But, yeah, if you want to come by and chat, I'd be happy to have you. Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, the remake, is probably one of the last games. All right, Chris, take care, my guy. We'll see you whenever we see you. We're gonna turn it off. How would I pronounce that? Is that Galen? That's how I would pronounce it, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Fix! What's going on, my guy? Nice to see you again. Galen? Okay, I will... called you Chris for so long now, I'm gonna have to reprogram my brain. But I will try. I will try. Nice. But, Fix, how are you feeling? Thanks for coming by, my guy. Happy to see you again. Yeah, nope, not there. I think we need to go to C3. Yeah, get dumpstered, guy. We're gonna get past this team. We'll do it together. Nice. Uh-oh. Ooh. I got bopped anyways. Okay. Gotta toss up a heal. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good, team. Oh! I mentioned this earlier, I'm not sure if you guys were here, but there's 2 tiers of YouTube monetization, and we're really close to the first one. Kind of crazy close. I'm excited for it. It's not really gonna change anything for me. I guess the big deal is when you can get access to YouTube ad monetization. I turned this off. Oh no, okay, this is not the greenhouse or whatever it's called. But I was thinking I definitely turned off the light. You won $1 million, Fix. That'd be sweet. 1 month. What's in 1 month? One month till you're leaving me in suspense here. I'm not built for this. Oh, old. Okay, your birthday? 1 month till your birthday? That's pretty cool. So how old is old exactly? 14? That's not even old. You're a baby. Oh gosh. I don't remember. I'm paranoid, team. We're gonna do the pixie dust. But gosh, Fix, that's awesome, my guy. Do you have any plans for your birthday? I play life on hard mode. What can I say? Okay, here we go. Yeah, your own Neo. Oh, I don't know about that. But gosh, Fix, that's awesome. I'm happy for you in a way that it's hard to explain. 14's not one of those, you know, significant birthdays, quote unquote, but if you enjoy your day and have a good time celebrating, every birthday is, you know, one of those big and momentous birthdays. Anyways, I hope it's a good day for you, my guy. Month away. What are you gonna do though? The bummer about the pixie dust is it doesn't really give you a timer. You don't really know when it's about to wear off, and sometimes that can be dangerous, especially if you're thinking I gotta use it before it expires. Ow. See, right now, I know I still have it because I'm glowing purple on occasion, but it could just wear off and I'd never even notice. Maybe the word never isn't quite accurate, but anyways. Sorry, team, I talk a bunch. Maybe that's a good quality, maybe it's not. Professor Ruffleberg, what's going on? Why, yes, and your mayhem. I've been watching you through the monitors. You're quite an adventurer. And you have the same spirit that inspired me to create this world. Nice. Of course, that was many years ago. Now everything is out of whack, and Carltron is on the loose. Carltron? The butler. He's the big guy in the tuxedo who showed me the door. Yeah, kicked me out. Carltron is my automated servant, or at least, he was. Constructed him to do household chores, you know? Tidy up, greet guests, pay the bills, let the cat out, clean the gutters. I made him smart so that he could play chess and give me a run for my money. But as the years wore on, he got tired of being a servant. Grew tired of being an AI. And then he sabotaged us. Neat. Schemed and schemed until finally he made his move. Fancy dancy. We use this machine to come to Evermore. Is that how we get home? He used it to threaten the lives of my friends. That's not good. Carltron is an insidious mechanoid. Quite mean indeed. It said if he destroyed the planet, he said that he'd destroy the planet if I didn't make robot clones of my friends. And with these clones leading the lands of Evermore, Carltron becomes bigger and badder. But he's been thwarted thanks to me. Nice. Retreated to a chamber in the center of Omnitopia. Hatching another evil egg. Plan. Definitely plan. We can help you stop this guy once for all. Can you get us back to Podunk? Yes, by all means. In fact, if Carltron can be controlled, the rest of us will return to Podunk as well. Cool. I'm in. Let's do it. Whatever we gotta do. special item on Evermore that is the key to entering Carltron's chamber. The item is an energy core at the base of the chessboard. You can retrieve it. We can go do the thing. He's just got one switch there, blop, to get me into the chessboard. How great is that? Neat. Hatch that leads to an escape pod in the next room. You can use the pod to return to Evermore. Nice. And that's how we get back. Meteorite and dry ice. The formula will create a call bead. This is okay, I guess. Not using it. Record progress? Yes, please. Nailed it, team. Not bad. How about that, team? We made it. And saved the game. How about that? Isn't that a novel concept? Yeah. Saving equal good? The laser lance. Too bad we couldn't have got that instead of the bazooka originally. The laser lance. Oof. Nice. That's awesome. Gosh, Chris, yeah. I don't know. I got a lot that I would like to do here. And, maybe in time we'll be able to. Who knows? I don't know. It's always one of those things. I don't ever have enough time. There are times I consider streaming off my normal time, but I always wonder, would anyone even come? It's hard to say. So I usually end up not doing that. I do, that car thing is amazing. I don't know, I'm my own worst doubter, I feel like, maybe. Hi, Tinker. There's talk of an energy core gizmo beneath the chessboard. I want to spread a rumor. What are you doing? It sounds like he's spreading a rumor. Yeah, we'll save at Tinker's Tower. Nitro formula. Dangerous. Gunpowder and 2 grease. Grease is really expensive. Sounds dangerous. I'm into it. And now we get the big boy axe. The Atom Smasher. Let's go. You know, I don't know, Chris. I don't know. One-offs would not be a full series, perhaps, but I don't always know what I would, I guess what I would stream for a one-off, you know? Something like Blaster Master here? That would be a one-off stream, probably. Because it's not long enough to really do a, you know, a stream series on. I could probably finish that in one stream. Slime Rancher, James, I haven't forgotten yet. I've been thinking about it. It's installed and it's on my desktop. And, I think about it. I have thought about it. I just haven't done a one-off stream since then. Nice. Okay. It's on the docket. I promise you, and I haven't forgotten that promise. I definitely want to do that. At some point. It'd be fun. Oh, wow, the dog statue. The sacred dog statue. Who knew that was here? Neat. Wait, let's level up the lance for now. Yeah, I agree, James. Could be a good time, you know? I don't remember where to get the sword. I don't remember where to get it. The tier 4 sword. Get shredded, my guy. Can't keep up with this. James, you Casanova, you. Let's see. Let's toss an old regrowth on. But anyways, team, yeah, no, I would like to do some more one-offs. I really want to grow the watch time, but I also want to work on new videos, which would also grow the watch time. But I guess obviously growing the subscriber count. Always the goal, or I guess a goal, of doing any YouTube anything. But I don't want it to be all about growing the subscriber count. I want to have fun, you know? I don't know what I'm talking about, team. I don't know what I'm talking about. And on that note, team, thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm going to call it a night right here. We will finish this game up, most likely, tomorrow. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Smooches, I had a great time. I hope you also had a great time. I will catch you all tomorrow night. Take care, team. See you next time.